Good Day Journal. You might need a reminder. I'm not reminding you because you're old or anything like that. You're getting a reminder not because your heart is not in the right place. Quite the contrary. I know you care deeply about your fellow human. The fact that you understand the call on your life to help serve and make sure others know their lives matter is not in question. Instead, the reminder comes because you overextend yourself sometimes and then pay no attention to how far you've come or all the good you do. Every little step I take, in the lyrical style of a young Bobby Brown, you take a little step forward each day to be better than yesterday. Some days you take a Captain May I giant step, but most days are only teeny, tiny, itty, bitty little steps. The little steps matter. They matter a lot. A great life, like the amazing one you live, is possible only because of all the little efforts. The little steps are the fine details. And as it is said, the devil is in the details. Your life may appear simple to the uninitiated in the ways of the little steps, but in reality, nothing about your life is as it seems. Those little steps, the fine details, are the more complicated and devilish minutiae that routinely make being your best self the most problematic. Every little step made you a best-selling, award-winning author and global public intellectual. If not for the little steps, you would be nowhere close to who you want to be when that final sand runs from your life hourglass. So today, when you hear someone doubt your ability and feel like the disbelief is a personal slight, remember, skepticisms and snubs, inner and outer, external and self-disbelief, are part of continuing to appreciate the little steps. Then you must be okay with taking the little steps to reach the highest height. You must have a genuine appreciation for every little step you take. Day after day, you must remember when, not long ago, hardly a soul knew you, and then consider how far you evolved. There are thousands of little steps between where you started and how others thought of you back then. Every one of those little steps is critical. You cannot be you without them. Every little step matters. Even the smallest of steps matters. Without taking each tiny action and appreciating the journey of those small steps, a cavernous hole in your being would exist. There would be a hole in the road of life without the completion of those little steps. A gap in the journey is what you would experience, such as when you see the sign indicating that the road is out, without taking and giving a good account for every little step. The road to get where you want to get, which allows you to be who you want to be when you are no more, would be a void space if you didn't take every little step. Folks get so caught up with the giant leaps. Still, it's not the colossal leaps that got you where you are today, living in excellent health, maintaining abundant wealth, and sharing timeless wisdom daily. Those giant steps get all the external glory, but you know that the little strides matter as much, if not more, deep inside. Yes, when the time comes that you must leap, you must be ready to do so. Still, you can only be ready to jump if you are convinced daily by the little steps that doing the impossible for you is possible. Taking little steps is a tedious thing most folks cannot endure. Small steps mean little progress, but little progress does not equate to no advancement or improvement. Little progress makes most people quit because they lack patience. But little steps forward are without question proof of progress. Don't worry about the length of the stride, little or large. Please keep going upward and onward. At times, it is almost unbearable to look back at where you are today and find that you are only a tiny step beyond where you were yesterday. It takes guts to have the patience to continue to accept and respect every little effort until you can experience the full glory of your heart's desire. Life, yes, is then a test to see who can and will take the little steps and appreciate every single one of them. Ah, yes. The little steps will get you where you next want to go. Do you want to write another best-selling award-winning book? You will need to take it step by step, every little step. Books don't write themselves overnight, regardless of what those who admire your writing might think. Like all the fantastic things the divine allows you to experience and enjoy, writing is a culmination of taking little steps. Being in the best shape of your life is certainly nothing less than an appreciation for every little step. Each day, those 10,000 plus steps you take are the most apt description of doing what is necessary to reach the daily step goal. You cannot be as you are today, 165 pounds of twisted steel, covered in premium, semi-sweet ooey gooey melt in your mouth, not in your hands hot, dark, sexual chocolate, had you not counted and respected every little step of health and fitness. Every little step is a mind, body, and soul directive. Every little mental step you take envisioning the life you want makes you mentally more potent to work towards manifesting that life. Every little step of physical activity makes you healthier. Your decision to move in lockstep with the Spirit allows the Spirit to take 2 steps with you. You are better because you accept and appreciate the power and purpose of every little step. Today, I will step towards realizing my most audacious hopes and dreams. I would love to make the giant leap, but I will remember to keep stepping if I can't make a massive movement. I will never disrespect the power and purpose of every little step I take.
Reflect and write. Do not discount the little steps you have taken to get where you are, nor the little steps you will take to get to live the life you've always imagined. You would not be you without all the little steps you've taken. So take time today to appreciate the small steps. Those little steps forward are proof of progress, not signs of failure. Those little steps will help you achieve your vision for your best life. I invite you to take note of Nate's reminder that every little mental step you take, envisioning the life you want, makes you mentally more potent to work towards manifesting that life. Every little step of physical activity makes you healthier. So what little steps have you taken that have gotten you to where you are today? What little steps have you taken even within the last 12 hours? Each of those little steps is important in your life's journey. Now act. Think of one area of your best life, mental, emotional, physical, spiritual, or financial. Journal forward about what you envision for your best life in that area. If you need an idea, listen to Nate's description of what his best self looks like. Once you've journaled forward about your desired area, list 3 little steps you commit to doing today in order to get you there. Now journey forward.